One of the main strategies that Trump and his allies used to try to overturn the election was to file dozens of lawsuits challenging the election results in multiple states. However, these lawsuits failed to provide any credible evidence of widespread fraud or irregularities that could have changed the outcome of the election. According to a tally kept by Democratic Party attorney Mark Elias, Trump and his allies filed more than 40 lawsuits in Arizona, Georgia, Michigan, Nevada, and Pennsylvania, all states that Biden won. They also filed direct appeals to the Supreme Court. Out of these lawsuits, they only won one case in Pennsylvania, which did not affect any votes. Most of the lawsuits were dismissed or rejected by judges for lack of merit, evidence, or standing. Some of the lawsuits were withdrawn by the plaintiffs themselves. The Supreme Court refused to hear any of the cases that reached them, including a lawsuit filed by Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton that sought to invalidate millions of votes in 4 battleground states. The lawsuits argued that states and counties violated election laws by changing voting procedures, extending deadlines, allowing mail-in ballots, or counting ballots with errors. However, these arguments were either based on false or misleading claims, or did not show how these alleged violations affected enough votes to alter the election results. For example, in Arizona, the Trump campaign sued to stop the certification of the election results, claiming that some voters were given Sharpies to mark their ballots, which caused them to be rejected by machines. However, this claim was debunked by election officials and experts, who said that Sharpies did not affect the ballot scanning process. The lawsuit was dropped after it became clear that Biden's margin of victory was larger than the number of ballots in question. In Georgia, the Trump campaign filed several lawsuits to stop or delay the certification of the election results, alleging that some ballots were cast illegally by dead people, felons, or out-of-state residents. However, these allegations were either unsupported by evidence or involved a very small number of ballots that could not have changed the outcome. The lawsuits were dismissed by judges or withdrawn by the plaintiffs. A statewide audit and recount confirmed Biden's win in Georgia. In Michigan, the Trump campaign sued to stop the certification of the election results in Detroit and Wayne County, claiming that there were irregularities and fraud in the counting process. However, these claims were based on affidavits from poll watchers and election workers that contained errors, speculation, or hearsay.